Hi, I'm Rick Jenkins. I am the publisher at GSA Business Report, and welcome to another episode of Coffee With. And today we are having coffee with Demone Booker, who is the brand new branch manager at CPM Federal Credit Union. And Demone, I believe that the new Federal Credit Union branch is at the corner of Augusta and Church. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you're just now starting. You've been with them for what, 6 years?
Yes. Yep.
But you're just starting as a branch manager. Tell me a little bit about what you've been doing with the credit union up until now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I started as an FSR, someone who would do loan applications and also work the teller line. From there, I moved to be a supervisor of the tellers, and then I left that position to be a trainer, and then after that I managed our contact center, and I moved back to the upstate in January of this year.
Gotcha. So you've done a little bit of everything.
Oh yes.
And now you're a branch manager. Congratulations.
Yes. Well,
by
thank
the
you.
way.
Thank you.
So let's talk about credit unions for a second.
Okay.
Okay. So, Demone, when a customer is deciding on where to put their money, or deciding on where to get a loan, they can choose a bank, or they can choose a credit union. Why choose a credit union?
Yeah, I've always said credit unions are the best kept secret in banking. As a credit union member, you're not just a customer or a member, you own a piece of that pie. So everything that we do is to benefit our members, and that's who we're accountable to.
Right. Now, CPM has, is it 12 branches? Yours makes the 12th, is that correct?
Correct.
And that's throughout South Carolina?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so how many members do you have?
We've got a lot. We've got a little over 58,000.
Wow, 58,000.
Statewide.
And can you tell me how many of that 58 is here in the upstate?
I don't know right off the top of my head. Not right off the top of my head.
All right, no worries. Now, in the upstate, you all also have branches. Now, the one that I'm familiar with is out in Simpsonville, which is where I live.
Right.
Where else do you have a branch?
We've got, of course, one in Simpsonville. We've got another off of Woodruff Road on Butler Road, East Butler Road. We also have one in Greer, and we have another in Spartanburg.
Okay, so Spartanburg, Simpsonville, 2 in Greenville? And Greer?
And Greer.
And Greer, okay. Which is where you live, by the way.
Yes, I love it.
I love Greer, too. So the name CPM Federal Credit Union, I never knew what CPM stood for until you and I were talking earlier. It stands for Charleston Paper Mill?
Yes.
Is that correct? Tell me
That's
about
correct.
how that got started.
Yeah, in 1955, we started for the employees of the West Vaco Paper Mill. We moved that to Charleston Paper Mill, and we've got branches throughout the state since we've opened. So to us, Carolina people matter, so that's what it stands for today.
Right. So it used to stand for Charleston Paper Mill. Today, Carolina people matter.
Absolutely.
I love that. All right, Demone. There is a perception about credit unions. Fair or not, I think there's a little bit of perception. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Well, let's talk about that. Is it fair or is it not? But let's talk about that myth that surrounds a credit union. And when people are interested in discussing, what do you say to them?
Yeah, there's so many. One is that it's not easy to access your money. With CPM, that's not the case. We've got over 62,000 ATMs that you can access nationwide. And kind of touching about we're accountable to our members. We don't charge our members to use other financial institution ATMs either. Some of the other financial institution options do, but we don't. And we give access to 62,000 ATMs nationwide. So that's just another way that we make it easier to access your money.
Okay, so is there an additional ATM charge for customers to access their money through another ATM machine?
Not for CPM. We don't charge our members. They may get a charge from that institution,
right,
but we don't charge our members.
Gotcha. Another thing I was thinking of a little earlier, how many other, let's say, competing credit unions are there in the upstate?
Oh, that's a great question. There's lots.
Right.
Right where we are in downtown, I can think right off the top of my head, 4 different institutions that are within that 3 to 4 mile radius, but upstate wide, there's several.
Do you find that you all compete against credit unions or against banks or both? How does that work for you all? When you're talking about marketing strategy, how do you look at things?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Credit unions overall are cooperative. So, of course, we want to benefit other credit unions. If there's something that we can do to help, of course, we'll do that. We'll partner with other credit unions a lot. And you don't see that a lot of times with other financial institutions, but we are definitely about the cooperative credit union movement, as it's been termed, and being able to help each other. But we also, there's a little healthy competition. I'm
Right.
not going to
Of course there is.
sugarcoat that.
Of course there is. Competition makes us all better though, right?
Absolutely.
All right, folks, that wraps up another episode of Coffee With, and I appreciate you joining us again today. You can look for this video coming out on any of our daily products that come to your inbox in the morning, GSA Morning Blend, or in the afternoon, GSA Daily, plus it'll be on our website. So we'll see you next time for another episode of Coffee With.